Hello, everybody out there in Facebook land. It's John Ratso Gerardi here, or at least my hands and my guitar. It's more important that you guys see what I'm doing here. About 2-3 months ago, I put up on Facebook a little impromptu lesson on Hendrix's Little Wing, and it was the verse. And a lot of you guys wanted me to show you the intro. So I'm going to show you the intro the way I play it. And I'm tuned to pitch. I want you to see the hands. At first, I'll just play through it, and then I'll explain what it is I'm doing. Okay? So here it is as I play it. It's an E minor. That's it. 26 seconds of beauty. I wish I wrote that. I could have written that and never written another thing in my life, and I would have been happy. But anyhow, let me show you what this is. So on the 12th fret, you're gonna bar across the first 3 strings, do a scrape, and on the upbeat, the chord, and just slide it down to an open E. Okay? Then you're going to hammer on an open A string to a B note to an open D. Come up to the 5th position, and you're going to hammer a D to an E to a G this time. And then hammer on to an A. Now at this point, you have single notes here, single note here, but then double stops here. So you're actually playing a G and a C note. Oops, sorry. Slur that down, take your thumb, grab, or first finger, I use my thumb, and I'm going to slur F to G. Now in between there, you got to play a middle G. So you could either play the fretted G like I do here, or you could play the open G. And then you're just doing double stops here. Double stops are 2 notes played simultaneously as one. So you're playing a D note, and you're playing a G note, and you're hammering G to A. Like that. Then you're going to go back to this middle G again here on the D string this time, because you're going to play a suspended chord. So you're playing the G note first, and then you're playing the 3rd to the 4th of the G chord. So you're playing a B to a C with the open D note on top. Really try to get inside of Jimmy's head, because a lot of these rhythms are old rhythm and blues rhythms. He just took it to a different place. But please don't rush any of this. Just, it's all right in the pocket, and it swings. So don't play it straight like a straight 8th note rock player would. Just play it, swing it a little bit. So again, all that is take my thumb again and slur up to an A. And this riff here is. Okay, so again, slurring single note, G to A, doubles here. And you're going to jump over the D string and grab the 2 notes on the C and the E here on the G and B string. The mistake of it's okay, and all that is double stops again, hammering a C to a D and back to C, and then a hammer G, double stops again. So you're playing the 4th and 3rd strings together to like an A minor shape. That is you're hammering D on the 5th string, 5th fret, to E, to the G note, up to the 7th fret, form a, you see that? Form a E minor 7 chord. So I'm going from here. Now this gets a little tricky up here because you're playing, the low note is ringing out. You're playing a middle E here on the 5th string, and then you're going to nail the 3 notes at the same time to get this. So you're playing a B note. It's all within the chord. B, D, G, hammering the G to the A. So it's, then you're going to do a minor pentatonic lick. Single notes. Double notes there. And there as well. When you do that, make sure you have, here you're playing again that, you're playing an A and a D. Here you're playing this B and the D. So if you want to think of that as like a shape, like a B minor shape, it's okay, but you're really just playing a minor E minor pentatonic. Okay, so going up the minor pentatonic, double stops, double stops, double stops, single on the G note. Okay. Double back up to that, again, back up to that B minor shape. I grab this with my thumb, and then I'm going to play the middle, the G string, which is that D note again, and then this is a B minor 9 chord. Okay, so all I did is I put the 9th up on top, played a D, back to the C sharp, grab this A with my first finger. Now some guys bend that, like I think Stevie Ray used to bend it. That's okay, I'm just kind of going with the original as much as I remember. Grab that B note, go down a half step to B flat, chord, down another half step to A minor, and a short little stab there. So from here, come back up to that double stop, the same one we just did, that B minor shape. So all I'm doing is I'm doing like this harmony B minor 7 to an A minor 7. And the cool thing about this, he puts the third in the bass. I love this. He puts the suspended third. Let's see if I can get this better so you guys can see it. Can you see that? So I'm playing like the C up here. I'm grabbing that third and just going to the back to the third. And grabbing the the suspended 4th and going to the 3rd. It's like when you do this, right? You guys done that a million times. It's the same thing, but he's putting that in the bass. It's so beautiful. Same double stops. Okay, so all that is again is A to B, hammer on. I grab the F to the G with my thumb. Now you're going to play that G, middle G again. And now you're playing, you have to play the open. This chord is basically a G add 9 chord. Slightly out of tune, sorry. So all you're doing is moving that. So you're moving G to A, G, F. Now here you've got to play a little bass note with your thumb, a little bass line, like it's kind of like Jaws. Sorry, Jimmy. Okay, so that's. Also, I forgot to tell you, when I do this slur up, I hit that middle G, slur the chord up, back. You gotta play that low G, and then hit it again, then slur to the F. Then you've got that little Jaws riff here. Then grab a B flat with your first finger, slur finger up to C, hit the chord, play a little double stop, hammer on the top again. Again, that's, so this time I'm playing the second and the third string to that A minor shape again, to a D chord. Okay, so this again was that B minor shape to the B minor 7, A minor 7, E, D chord. That's it. Well, she's walking. And anyway, that's another lesson. But I hope you guys enjoy these little lessons. Keep contacting me, and I'll put them up as we go. So, from all of us here at Lennox School of Music and Recording Studio, we'll see you next time. Keep practicing. Remember, it's not practice that makes perfect. It's perfect practice that makes perfect. Go and enjoy this. I hope these are helpful to you guys. And next time I'll rent those better lips. I went for the cheap pair today. They're fouling up on me. Have fun.